Swedish power! Oh man, today was a long day. Everything decided to die at the exact same moment. My bike, my headphones, my phone, everything. Speaking of which, where is my phone? That's something I gotta find real fast. I gotta make sure I get that on the charger before it's fully dead. There it is. Chilling out on the bunk bed. Yeah, Monkey, long time. By the way, the one thing is Wargaming will never admit, and I mean like never admit, but due to my constant rambling and my obsession over the BS, this is in my garage. I put in a ticket. They said sorry for the inconvenience. And then they removed the Cold War 1 and swapped it out with this. So, yeah. Anyone that says I'm wrong on this, you guys are fools. Because the fact is, there's people who don't even have a Discord account. You realize how long it took Blade to link his Discord to his Xbox? It took him a year to link it. And even though he has it linked, he still hasn't used it yet. So that just tells you that there's people out there that don't care about the websites, that don't care about anything else. That people who play on computers, it's what they do, is they play on computers. You know, like they understand that if they want to get the information that they're looking for, they have to go to the website. And that's not everyone. Anyways, today I'm feeling a little bit better. I got a little bit of stress inside my shoulder from work, but that's normal. To be honest, I actually hate streaming during weekdays that I work. But a little bit more BZ and then testing out the M42. Yeah, there was no warning, Daniel. It was you got it or you didn't. So at least they did right and corrected it. You hate the M42? I'm going to try it out. I'm going to see what it's like after this one. I'm going to play a match in the BZ and then try out the M42. I threw some equipment on it. I spent some gold to redo my crew a little bit. And then maybe after a couple matches on World of Tanks, I might switch over to Project Cold War on PC. And I don't know if I'm allowed to stream it or not because it's closed beta. Huh? You're a beta. You want to come say hi to chat? No? Say hi to these nuts? No. It's disgusting. Just yell out hi. You turn on the washer and dryer? Turning on the washer and dryer? Streaming. Crap. Alright. Whatever. No, it's fine. It's fine. Run one at a time. Yeah, so we don't kill the power. No, PC. Project Cold War. I got an invite code from Trash Eggbot. Everyone in our Discord got an invite code to PC. It was like Cold War Alpha with friends was the code. Oh yeah, you got both? Yeah. Dude, I'm going to try it out in PC. And then maybe some console. It just depends. I'm thinking of playing this tank for a while. And then putting in my honest opinion, the Wargaming, telling them, hey, you know, we might need to see a little bit of a premium shell on this. Oh, it's cross-platform? Does that mean I can redeem that code on console? Because, dude, that's the greatest. If it's cross-platform, I know exactly what I'm going to be doing then. You don't know about the code? Dude, I'm probably going to try it and see if the code works. That'd be super tight if it did. Alright, I'm not exactly seeing a whole lot. By the way, dude, the BZ-176, I've realized something. When you're top tier on this map, and you know that you have control of this zone, and you want to be aggressive, this thing actually has enough armor to allow you to play on this ridge here because of where your lower plate's located and your turret armor. You can play in this entire top section here without giving a crap. I'm actually going to try this and see if I can ramp it. Should be able to. Oop. Kind of sucks. Any tank that goes 30 across that, you're instantly dead. Like, there's no if, and, or buts about it. You're just dead. At some point. Maybe monkey. Maybe. If you got Discord, Discord's the best way to do it. Yeah, I can't use party chat in Xbox anymore. It has to be Discord. Oh my god. Ooh. Kind of, this thing is slow. I mean, I was expecting it to be slow. But, holy crap. That was so worth waiting. Oh, I mean, I could have got the damage out immediately, but just giving myself that little bit of time to try and guarantee the high explosive pin was gross. Oh man, I'll do it again if I can. Alright, I've still got 2 boosters left. I'm not going to use these right away. I might need to get aggressive here in the down low and then push up. "20 seconds of travel time." I don't want to use it right away because I might get stuck in a fight for a moment. That's a 1/3. Wait, no, that's a medium. Alright, I am, rocks and me. Rocks are magnetized with my shells and my aiming. That is a very normal occurrence. I need to stop it, is what I need to do. Stop it. Dude, this damage is absolutely ridiculous in so many ways.
What a foul word to use in my presence.
Send me a Discord invite. Let's check this. Oh, no, not right now. You'll have friends called Rock? What? I'm so lost. Alright, I'm gonna go try out that M42. Like, the M42 might actually be a little bit more balanced than the T249 at the moment. Just because you're not pumping out 192, oh yeah, Rock and Stone. That's what I think. But M42 might be a little bit more balanced just because you don't have... You're not clipping out in 2 seconds. I mean, technically you are clipping out in 2 seconds, but you're not clipping out 192 rounds in 2 seconds. You're sending out 8 of them, for 35 a pop. You fall into the dark side. What have you done? Like, the one place I'm probably going to fall is back in the squad for a little while on this season, just because I don't really see anything being worthwhile at doing anything right now. Also, any of you guys notice that the shell on this is an AP shell, but it only has 2 degrees of normalization? I wonder if that's intended. I won't complain if it is intended.
Let's go. We're not getting paid by the hour.
Don't get me wrong, the reload in this actually makes sense because it's loaded by hand loading. They would take like clips, like an M1 Grand clip, and then they would put it on both of the barrels on top. That's why you see the ammo loaders the way that they are, because they would constantly feed it ammunition as it fired. So it makes sense why it fires the way that it does, and why the reload is so fast in this, because it's legitimately in real life, like, it's fast. So historically speaking, pretty good. But against tanks though, 120 pin is a little bit confusing. I'd rather see this at like, mildly lower tier. Not like a super lower tier, but you get the gist of it. 3 degrees of gun depression is all I get. 120 pin. I should be able to go through the side of that. I think I can go through the side of a VK100. However, against tier 9, I can't do crap against a Maushan. Got that 3D gun depression. It's gonna show me its ugly, ugly side. I'm not going to pull him. I'll let him pull me because I don't have the gun depression to pull him properly unless I come up at a side angle. Also, he's pre-aim, so if he wants a pre-aim, I'll just get farther away and then pull up a little bit farther. Hello, Lighty Boy. Jesus, where'd that shell go? Oh yeah, that's right, 3 degrees of gun depression. I can't aim. Oh my god, dude, the turret... I don't know what I'm doing. The turret traverse. That was fast. I wasn't expecting it to just pull on me like that. What is the turret traverse? I can't even look at the turret traverse right now. I tried to look to the right and it felt like it just jolted the whole thing. Oh yeah, no, it should shred. I'm just hoping that it's not overpowered. And the only way... I didn't buy it. No. Dino... They actually fixed their mistake. They gave me the Duster. Yeah, I'm not buying anything. Season Pass is probably the only thing I'm going to buy this season. Dude... Daniel, that might actually be completely... Yeah, 40... Dude, I felt it slap that. It was so fast on turning. I was like, holy crap, how far right did I just look? Oh no, Green, it's going to be an amazing tank. You just got to position it correctly. With the 3 degrees of gun depression, that is a good thing, though. Because I don't want the autoloader to be absolutely insane. Or the clip loader. We can call that thing a clip loader, because technically it is. Like, the T-14 Bat, that's a tank I would like to get, but at the same time, I'm super confused because it was a self-loading recoilless rifle. So, it basically, they had a stage 1, for instance, like how a Pajetta works, but instead they gave it an autoloader, when in reality, it did not work like an autoloader at all. Like, it was legitimately stage-loaded. Stage-loaded recoilless rifle that shot missiles. Oh man, this thing's so slow. Thing is like, you're gonna have a lot of people... Oh, it's all down. You're gonna have a lot of people that are just not expecting this thing to overmatch whenever it does overmatch. Like, the Maushan, we can kill a Maushan with overmatch. Everything in the enemy team you can overmatch. That's the crazy part about it. Except for the Kolog. Kolog might be a little bit of a pain in the butt. I don't know if I have the Cold War one. I kind of don't care if I have the Cold War one. I just told him it's all like, if I would have known that I can only choose one, I would have chose the Duster. Make it clear, I want the Duster. Got the Duster. Okay. It's a dekai. It's a fake. Alright, we're gonna go for a fast cross. I kind of wonder, because dude, it's been a minute since I played in this map. Like, it's been at least 5 years since I've seen this map. You are in... you know, here's my booster. You want to stop me? Here's my booster. Yeah, you didn't want to stop me because I hit my booster now, did you? Yeah, dude, the guy's just super greedy for damage in his tier 10. So, to me, I don't really care. I'm just like, you want to be super greedy? Yeah. That is... Oh, I don't know if I'm sad that they nerfed the HE on this, if I'm going to be honest. But I do feel that it needs a premium shell. It doesn't need a ridiculously overpowered premium shell, but you need something that can at least pin 240. That's a 60 millimeter. You do need something that can at least penetrate. I mean, I understand, like, if you're top tier, this thing's going to be absolutely devastating.
No armor can stand against me.
But it doesn't change the fact that if you can't pin anything, you're wasting your time. For instance, if I see an E4, what can I do against the E4 frontally? What can I do against the E3 frontally? HE splash them non-stop? One HE splash, gotta wait 20 seconds to do it again? Speaking of which, isn't there a new tech tree for the Chinese as well? Is that tech tree in the game? That tech tree's in the game. I might have to start grinding. Not yet? Oh, okay, so this is the introduction. Alright. Wait, it should be. Introduction tanks. $750 HE? AP? Yeah. No, dude, this gun is nasty. 160 millimeter. I seriously do feel like it needs a premium shell, though. Like, even if it's just a heat shelf 240 pin is all it needs. And 240 is being, like, pretty generous in terms of penetration in my eyes. But 240 is enough to go through everything. It's slow, though. This thing's pretty fat. Well, I don't think I'm going to get much more damage in this match, so... I'm just cruising. That Ragnarok killed the chieftain over here. I don't know where the shells came from. I just saw he died. Oh, it's up there. I remember... I feel like they kind of... Slap, is this map shorter than the original? I feel like it's shorter. Because I feel like you were capable of driving a little bit, like 2 rows farther down on this map. And like maybe 2 rows farther right. I feel like it's a little bit smaller than what it originally was. Don't have it left, don't touch it at all. I believe that. Dude, I kind of want to see Himmelsdorf, El Haloof, or what's the other map? Lakeville. I want to see one of those maps. Those are one of the maps I want to see to really test out the armor on this. It did change the spawns. Like it feels smaller compared to what it was over on whenever we first had the map. It feels a little bit smaller. Oop, top tier. Yeah, this is gonna be nasty. I could play in the heavy section, which is like a J4, but it's team destruction, so I might go upright. Actually, my speed sucks. I don't want to go upright. It just sounds like absolute hell. I'm gonna go park myself in a spot that is super hard to dig out, and just be annoying as long as I can.
I do not need a magical staff to triumph in battle.
A stupid spot that I want to actually be a part of the game and redone a little bit. Oh my god, those rocket boosters and the epilepsy that they cause. Alright, this is the last booster I need to use. Should be, at least. Hit the left side of this house and drive upright. There's a pretty nasty haul down spot you can get up there. And then there's only 2 ways to get to you once you're up here. And coming here, I might hit my booster. Yep, can't make it with the booster. I feel it drying. And now, I'm extremely hard to dig out. I wanted to get up top because you can work on the top section there and then shoot over at the heavies crossing. But since we don't have anyone supporting this left side, I'm kind of in a pickle. And I'm a little bit stuck, so I can back up and see if I can get hauled down up there, but I don't think I can get hauled down up here. I think I'm gonna stuck. What is that? It's a VZ. Okay. Javelin. VZ 176 over there. Man, this thing doesn't have power weight to do crap. That shell went to Narnia. Oh. One thing about the VK100 though, he does have a 128 which can overmatch my roof. So, he's a pretty big deal. Now, I'm trying to remember what the... Because I know that the front of this is like 350, 320, 250 in terms of armor performance. Because it's 250 thickness and it's kind of all around. Man, I rarely ever use this position. And this tank, man, it is a super heavy of tier 8. Oh my, this thing is slow. I think I can peek right here. Oh, I can't. Alright, well. This is awkward. If I got an HE splash him, I'll HE splat.
Oh, what's this over here?
I didn't touch him. Press OK. It's 9 to 9. And I'm in a bad spot at the moment. 72-13. I want to stay aiming right there. 160. That's an 80 millimeter. No, is that 115 or 80 on the sides? I remember that they buffed the Tiger P, but I'm not 100% on what they buffed it to. That is so disgusting. Chrysler's going to try and come up to me, more than likely. If the Chrysler wants to come up to me, he's got to take a different approach.
Our fallen ally's name is etched in my memory.
But that is a 115 sight, so I can't pin it with... Yeah, I can't pin him with the high explosives like I can with the AVRE. Because the AVRE variant, tier 7, that one you can actually do some really nasty damage with. I don't think the Tiger can pin me at all. So I'm going to try and back off just a little bit here. I know I can overmatch his roof without any, like, care in the world. This is just ridiculous. Like, you want to bully tier 6, tier 7? Dude, this thing is... This thing's the ultimate bully.
If only I could create more like me.
Man, I gotta say, I'm not disappointed in the audio that they chose for the Monkey King.
Sight restored.
That's something I can say. Monkey King is not actually bad voice acting. Help you pulled forward. The slow shell velocity, though, you can feel that. Come on, BZ. Come on. Over the hill. Over the hill. I don't know where that went. If you push me, I'm gonna ram you.
Look at this.
It looks like they're struggling. I don't know why he's struggling so much.
A successful blow landed.
You gotta be a little bit careful. Alright, you wanna HE me? Back to AP. And this is already showing like how dumb this thing can be. I guarantee after this, they're gonna look at this position and be all like, that seems like it needs to get nerfed. Oh, you're not really aiming for my top armor, so I'm gonna aim for your top armor. Now, in terms of reload, I don't know who's gonna have the better reload between you and me. But you are heavily below me, and gotta back up if you want to aim at me. So, let's take advantage of that. Slight advantage. Oh, that fire's not good. Not good, not good, not good. That's, okay. Okay, definitely not good. I should have shot him with an AP rather than HE like I did. Alright, BZ got me. That was dumb. I don't know about you guys, but like the amount, it's just, if you get this tank in a dumb spot, it's going to be super hard to dig out. And that's one of the dumb spots. That was a first class mastery on a loss. Wait. First class mastery for 1,187 experience? Are people not doing good in this tank? That's got me wondering. Alrighty. Tier 10. Orochi. This tank is like the anti-Orochi. Just because that's 42 millimeters of side armor on that tank, you can absolutely abuse him. .780 MBTB, E100. I look at all these tanks and I think I know all the spots I can overmatch. Some of them are situational, some of them aren't.
I usually walk on clouds, but this should do fine. Look at this area.
I think I'm gonna try and get aggressive on their side of the spawn as fast as I can. I don't know where I want to go. I feel like I copied a crap load of people using the anniversary skin. Ooh, there we go.
No armor can stand against me.
That's one of the overmatch, because that's 40 millimeters of under armor on the MBTB. Still not going to change my mind about that tank. I still think Tier 11s is wrong to add into this game. Keep them in Cold War if you're going to bring them in. Alright. Not really worried about anything actually being able to pin me if I rush, if they're shooting standards. Even against heat rounds, I'm not exactly scared. Got so much armor on this. Dude, speak of the devil. Here I am talking about the side armor of the Irachi, and I get to see it?
Shots fail to penetrate.
That ricochet looked like it was a little bit higher. Oh, you're ammo racked. I can pretty much just drive straight on, because you got like 3 more seconds till you're loaded.
Our fuel is leaking. I should avoid breathing fire, yes?
Yeah, see that 42 millimeters of side armor on that, you're going to be able to abuse the crap out of the Irachi. So like anyone that's going to be playing their Irachi in the next couple of days, they're going to be having a really bad time. Ever so slightly. I don't think... I should be able to overmatch that armor. Or is that 80 on the top of him? I can't remember what the top armor is in the Irachi, but I know its sides are 42.
My protection.
Should be able to penetrate the front gun. Side armor is guaranteed right here, though. Yeah, this is just outright overmatch.
Not bad for a monkey birthed from stone.
What's that medium behind me? Oh, it's an Iron Arnie. It's the Super Pershing of Tier 10. I'm gonna go engage Iron Arnie. Apparently, I wasn't hauled down like I thought I was.
Obliterate.
Yeah, I thought it was safe right here. Nope. Muppet. That's on my end. Yeah, you want to charge gold for a 1-star commander that provides no bonus? Maybe special voice acting? Or you just going to ask me to spend money on a commander that is just a picture. Alright, top tier. 45, what was it? 875 was the shell velocity? To be honest, I love 37 millimeters. I love 40 millimeters. I love, what was it, 45s? 45s is like the BT7, right? There's a couple. You can catch somebody off guard inside this. That's going to be the way you want to play it. Knock this tree down left, pop in an HE shell. Nope, I can't use HE to knock this tree down. My 3 degrees of gun depression don't like me. Oh yeah, this thing's huge. Like, I'm surprised that they made this thing a light tank. I was expecting them to give it a medium tank style on this thing. Can you not? Thank you. What, am I blocking your shots from the back of the map? Or are you complaining because I'm a light tank, not scouting? This is not a scouting light tank. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just very confused on why they made this thing a light tank. It should have been a medium tank without the benefits of the concealment, in my eyes. But maybe they had the reasons of why they made it a light tank instead. It's going to confuse me nonetheless until I play it for a little while. See, that's not... You can actually react. Actually, maybe not. The module damage is kind of dumb. Hello, artillery. Can you please not? Alright, the fire rate on this may be a little... Hi, artillery, I love you too. Maybe it's a little bit obsessive in terms of the fire rate. Because for the speed that I took down a Panther, this thing may need a 5-second reload rather than the 2-second reload it's got, 1.7-second reload it's got. That was a little bit obsessive in my eyes. Should be able to pin him, right? Yes. Oh, are you one of the guys that doesn't run equipment? Yeah, I don't care what you're playing. At least take a med kit and repair kit in your artillery. Because if your gun gets knocked out like that, yeah, then then you're done. I can already tell after this match, like, I think the 2-second reload's a little bit obsessive. Based upon the damage that I'm doing, like, it should be at least a 5-6 second reload in between. It can't, having it, like, unlimited rate of fire is a little bit, obsessive. I will say that. And I'll stand by that. However, 3 degrees of gun depression, you feel it. I need to go over there. Over there, or it might... Yeah, I have to go on the outskirt. It's a heavy. 45? Nice. I'm just going to accept whatever damage they send my way. Alright, maybe... Maybe I think this thing's a little bit too strong. The fact that I sat there and I didn't care about the damage that sent my way, and wiping out 2 tanks as fast as I did. Yeah, maybe, just maybe. He's got a tiny gun, doesn't he? Gotta aim for his face. Alright, yeah. I personally think the reload's too fast for the 8 rounds at this tier. That reload is a little bit too quick. Five seconds minimum is what that should be. What's the damage on this again? 35? So you got 35 times by 8. That's 280 damage over the course of 2 seconds. And then 2 seconds to reload. Which means that technically you're hitting stuff at the rate of... you're actually killing stuff faster than the Panther 2. And Panther 2 is a pretty decent tank. You're killing stuff faster than the Companza, the medium tank. Tier 8 with like a 4.7 second reload. That is a little bit obsessive. Yeah, 5 seconds is what I would say, Cryptic, because 120 pen, dude, I make 120 pen work at tier 7. Like, I play the AVRE, man, and I make that work. And you got to remember, even with 120 pen, how fast are you and how fast can you relocate? You can easily outrun people. But with the 3 degrees of gun depression, like, that's why I'm going to say 5 second reload. Because you got 3 degrees of gun depression. But in terms of like how the tank actually performs, I would lower the damage down to 20. I'd make it 200 a clip and then call it good there rather than 280. Because at 280, that's a little bit ridiculous. And then maybe lower the module damage a little bit. Like cut the module damage in half. Oh, guaranteed, Chris. Guaranteed. But if you know what you're doing and you constantly do the correct thing, then you don't gotta worry about making a mistake. But then again, you know, this is me we're talking about. I'm always going to make a mistake. I got to say, I like the fact that there's a lot of foliage on this map, and it makes me wonder why Milanovka still looks like shit. Sorry for my French, but now I feel. A lot of foliage. Problem is, you can't really utilize the foliage because of all the hills. So sure, there's a lot of trees, but there's too many hills to actually be able to use it correctly. I need to put camo on this before I forget. I keep on loading in the matches without thinking about it. I will say though, I kind of want to see... Alright, can't aim at that one. Oh, that's going to be dirty. You were supposed to fall to the right, not the left. Oh, T249 just ridiculous, hands down. Like, I see the 120 pin becoming a problem at tier 8, tier 10, well, tier 8, tier 9, but same time, I don't see much of an issue just because you're not meant to play a role of dealing damage, but you have the DPM for the damage. So whenever you do get that flanking play, you're going to be able to deliver that damage very, very quickly. But even then, I'm still going to go hands down and say that I do find the rate of fire and then the damage output to be a little bit... Like right there, I got a fire. Yeah, the module damage has got to get lowered. Oh, that's a rock. That's my second fire in this tank. So it's going to be a module destroyer because each hit has a chance to critical. So you got to, like, for instance, it doesn't matter the module damage because you have a 25% chance to pop an ammo rack whenever you hit it. And because of that, with that 25% chance, you're essentially guaranteed in 8 shells to pop someone's top. Not just that, you also have a very, very, very annoying gun that can just outright irritate somebody if you want it to irritate somebody. Also, you have random light tank armor, so every once in a while you're going to get some really funky ricochets. Yep, 3 degrees of gun depression, not good. Where's everyone aiming? See, like, tier 8, yeah. The 3 degrees of gun depression, it's going to prevent this tank from doing the rush plays. Like, in terrain like this, the terrain like this is really bad for 3 degrees. GW Pan, yeah, like, guaranteed. Like, even though it's only 35, alright, I can't look at the tank. I need to... Next time I play this tank, which is going to be after the BZ, remind me to put camo on it and double check the module damage, because I keep forgetting to look at it. Oop, Lakeville. Alright, this is one that I was looking forward to play on, and I'm top tier. There's also no BZ on the enemy team, which means that I get to go and be super annoying. Like, if the matchmaker was filled with hot take, dude, I don't know, Cryptic. I don't know. It's a tank that if you got it in positioned right, it's hard to dig out. It's really hard to dig out. I just had a match where I did 5,500 in this, which is the last match I played. So I do think, like, in terms of mid, I agree and disagree. I'm kind of in the middle about it. I'm on the fence. I gotta play more matches. Yesterday was not a good indicator of, like, what I would call this tank mid or not. Like 120, no, Justin, I would disagree in 120, dude. I'd say 160. 160, 150 HE pin. And the reason why is because if you don't have a premium round, you want the HE to at least be okay. But 200 is obsessive at this tier. Like 150, because that means that you can actually go against your own tier and pin weak spots if you want to actually use the HE. But 120, I would still load only 10. But if I had 160 pin, then I would actually go 15-15 inside this, in terms of ammo. Absolutely disgusting. This IS-6 has no idea what's going to happen the moment he pulls me. You can't pin me. You can't pin me at all. Like, this is already just like... Wow. Yeah, the fact that I'm here, everything is running.
Deflection, I call trickery.
You, IS-6 is just gonna struggle over here. I can overpull if I want to overpull. But if I'm gonna be honest, I might rush in here in a moment. have no idea what I want to do. VK-100, why are you in the back?
Our fallen ally's name is etched in my memory.
Oh, you're backing up. I can't remember what the roof is on the VK. Can anyone double check the armor on that? Is it 80 or 50? On the roof of that VK. I can't remember if it's 80 or 50. Is that the I-6? It is.
Stand against me. Our conveyance seems less mobile.
Alright, that sucks a little bit. You're pinning me from the front, so... I'm just going to aim at the IS-6, and he's going to be my goal.
Next time I'll fight with both hands just for fun. Our vehicle moves forward again. All our artillery
If you want to pin me, you got to aim at the top armor on the left and right in the front. If you want to pin me. Okay. Because you got your 80. Actually, no, that's 30? And he's got an 88, so he can't really do anything against it. Now that I think about it, it's like a pointless endeavor to fire at that. VK could overmatch my roof with his 128, if he has the 128.
Oh, what's this over here?
M44. G-Sor. Oh, where'd you come from?
As long as I've lived, I still enjoy that.
I think the advance on my end might be a bad play here in a moment. But I might want to take that back section. Still got one more booster. G-Sor's over there. Also, if you need an extra turn while using booster, just remember you can hit your clutch. Your clutch will actually force the turn inside this. Now, if I do see the G-Sor, he wants to try and push me, the goal is to stop him from pushing me. G-Sor's somewhere. He's off my right.
Look at this
Yep.
area.
Poor Centurion.
An
Yep.
enemy vehicle.
G-Sor's out of ammo. Yeah, the handbrake. Down on the D-pad. Kind of, G-Sor's the only thing I gotta worry about right now.
No, that ally was under my protection.
Not really scared of the Mantis, not really. But I gotta find myself in a hold. You know, you do gotta worry about your Under Armour a little bit though, so always approach stuff at a slight angle and protect that 20mm Under Armour. Unless you can go true hull down and actually prompt yourself correctly. So for instance, correct prompting right here, and you check your hull, so they can't shoot my tracks on the Under Armour there, so I'm defended. But I'm still capable of firing over here while knowing that that's partially defended. No problem, Patty. That G-Sor has got to be over here.
Take a look here.
I might cruise up that right side. See if I can get shot into the back of the turret of the Mantis. Man, I keep getting stuck in rocks. $69 health. Did you lose 69 hit points on?
One enemy vehicle remains.
And I don't have a booster to charge them. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. I think that the M42, that reload needs to be at least 5 seconds. Even though, historically speaking, it was a clip loader and it loaded fast, like beyond fast. The BZ, yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's definitely going to be it's a hard hitting high tier, that's for sure. The armor on it, I haven't been able to test properly because I haven't had much shoot at me, but I know it's going to be good. Oh, yep, thank you, Justin. All right, speaking of which, what are we at currently? 286. So it's kind of a heavy end scout. It's a heavy end scout. And then on top of that, your silhouette is massive, so you can't passive scout like you want to. You can, you just have to make sure that you make it, and you make it properly. And by make it, I mean like knock over trees and actually set up a little bit of a passive scout play. Yep, 275. It's about what I was expecting it to go down to. So, you don't exactly have the camo to properly passive scout, but you got the speed to be able to passive scout. And what I mean by that is, you got the speed at the early game to get into a position that will allow you to passive scout. But then once you're there, you kind of can't go anywhere else. You're kind of stuck in that position until it's clear. Abby. Oh yeah, speaking of which, there's a video that popped up the other day I want to check out. Alright, BZ, CS. Safe Haven. I kind of want to put a ticket in talking about the top of the like the top parking lot on Safe Haven. You should not be able to proxy spot people from the top of that. Because last time I checked, you can't listen through like 15 feet of concrete with just your ears. At least I can't. Anyone hear Superman? Oh, what the heck? See, I spotted the batch at 12 ton. I seriously don't know why they marked this as a light tank. It's kind of a 50-50 if I'd put it as a light tank or a medium tank. Because this thing is massive. I mean, sure you got the speed, but there's a lot of medium tanks with the speed. Alright, get spotted from mid. Sounds about right. Oh, a little bit of lag. Yeah, don't even... It's another tank that you don't need... Well, you do need to aim, but at the moment, I'm not going to aim. I'm wondering... What was my... Yep, sorry. What's the... How much does this weigh again? Cryptic? Wasn't it like 26, 24 tons? Yeah, that reload is a little bit obsessive.
One of our tracks is damaged.
I do like the fact that the shell velocity is slow. So 875, I mean, it's not slow by any means, but it's a round that you kind of have to aim with. You have to aim with that much. With 875, you actually got to lead your shells if someone's driving sideways to you. I'm low health. You gonna come after me? I think that TD is. Oh, wow. Did you like the 62 hit points you got? It's okay. Give it a little bit of time, and people are going to be showing off matches in that tank that's like 5k at tier 7. Like, I see that tank being capable of achieving like a 7,000 damage match without much of an issue. Based upon what I've seen of it already. Is it wrong that I want toast? I want sourdough toast. With eggs. And ham.
Let us journey toward battle together, my allies.
I'm making myself hungry. I had a really light lunch at work. Because I didn't want anything. Like, I had a banana for breakfast, a banana and a Reese's Pieces. If you guys don't do a banana and Reese's Pieces, you are not doing it correctly. And then for lunch, I just had a little bit of leftover from dinner night before. Or from 2 nights before, actually. Sometimes for lunch at work, I only take in, like... I'll take in a lunch that will last me 2 days. You know, take some of it out, put it on a paper plate, throw it in the microwave. Be happy. I don't feel like rushing down there with that guy. I'm kind of in a mixed state between falling back, because I see that top section falling apart. Yeah, that top section's already going to fall apart, so I'm going to fall back. It's either you come with me or you die. T95 E2, maybe not. Tiger P, AMX. I see a lot of long reloads is what I see. And then I'm spotted by a T-34 Black. Dude, alright, what am I hitting? I need the... What am I hitting on the T-34s that's stopping me from pinning? That's like my 5th shell against a T-34 that is ricocheted. With this tank. I don't know what I'm hitting that's stopping it from pinning though. Unless I'm hitting it at a really strange angle. A T-34 is the counter to this tank is what it feels like in terms of armor.
One of our tracks is damaged.
Use me as cover if you gotta use me as cover.
Track lost. We cannot move.
Yeah, see, this armor is already just ridiculous in so many ways.
Range belt is repaired.
I don't want to expose myself from the left side. Oh, hi artillery.
Ride into battle. We have a damaged track.
Hello artillery.
Mobilized. Our fallen ally's name is etched in my memory. That probably hurt.
Alright, it is now down to one tank on this side. SU-130.
That ally was under my protection.
You know what? Let's get up here. I don't know if I can get up from right here. I think I have to go right there. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, yes. Oh, this is going to be so dirty. The armor on this tank is really ridiculous, so...
Fortunately, we are the ones who are left.
And then there's a little bit of a hull down crevice that you can get into right here.
How dare you invade my sacred grotto?
Just a little bit of a crevice. It's not like super insane, but it's there. Yeah, how you doing?
As if their armor was cloth. We are leaking fuel. Even with
Yeah, the damage ricocheted already is quite up there.
prepared forward.
Yep,
Perhaps the
I'm a wreck on the roof.
another weapon I can use.
It's not an insane spot, but it's alright. That block damage, though. Very reliable under armor is an understatement. The fact is that it cannot be pinned frontally at tier 8. You have to overmatch it. And even overmatching it, there's only a select amount of guns in tier 8 that can actually overmatch it. So the BZ-176 can overmatch itself. The Bison T-103 can overmatch it. The SU-130 PM, the VK-100, the Malbreacher. What else is on that list? The ISU-130, the ISU-152K. Basically, you need a 130 or bigger, and there's not very many at tier 8. So there's going to be a lot of matches that when that tank is hauled down, it's going to be essentially unkillable. Yeah, well, if you can hit the lower plate. And the if you can hit it is kind of where it stands. Send it to me. What did they do? How would they get in trouble? I gotta know. Uh-oh. Alright, that 3 degrees of gun depression, I can feel it. I can feel it badly. Hello, artillery! Let the Borask burn! I kind of think the damage is done. It needs that reload. The gun depression hinders it, though. Okay. So that's the original Duster? Alright. Yeah, see, like, I won't use that at all because they can that's easy to trace. That's super easy to trace. I don't know, at tier 7, I think it's alright. Sivagask. I bombed the name. Man, I am starving.
Which of my 72 forms will be best for this?
And I think I just gained like 10 pounds eating all the pork loins out of the bag. I made a mistake. Crap. There was a video I was watching last night. I was falling asleep to it, but the guy had me laughing my butt off. And it was like content I never watched. The dude was talking about Fallout. I gotta check my history to find out who it was. Teeth Breaker. That's literally just a STB-1 armor as a light tank. No artillery. Yep. All these really fast rate of fire small guns. Duster, Teethbreaker, T249. One of them is ridiculous. All the rest kind of feel like they're in a good spot. But I wanted to say that Duster's in a good spot just yet. The reload's a little bit obsessive. Use me as cover.
is damaged, but can still fire.
I bet that TNH is ecstatic.
Our gun works. Like a flute with closed eyes.
I need to back off. That Foch is still over there, but this BZ's right here, so I kind of want to see.
Deflection, I call trickery.
My lower plate should be. Never mind. I might have been through the mid. Yeah, it was a mid plate pin. Because that mid plate's only 240.
An allied vehicle is destroyed.
I think it honestly, because they down tiered it, they nerfed it on the down tier. So I think it's a good thing on what they did. I'm not going to deny that.
Is etched in my memory.
Jesus Christ, it's like using a KV2.
Oh, what's this over here? The enemy damaged our ammunition.
Yeah, Teeth Breaker's a little bit overpowered. Well, not overpowered, just really obnoxious in so many ways. It's like two rhinos headbutting each other to show off who's more dominant.
Dare they destroy an ally?
Like headbutting one another, non-stop headbutts. We're just gonna back off and hit this Teeth Breaker. Yep.
Perhaps the
See, and that right there, just
weapon I can use.
that's annoying. Yeah, the ammo swap, I actually recommend it on that tank, just because if you get the opportunity to hit him with the HE, do it. Advanced reload. Advanced reloader? Advanced? Whatever the hell it's called. Intuition. Let's just use the PC name. Got hiccups. Dude, I'm hungry now that I talked about that. I want to go toast up some bread and put some ham in. Get a pan out. Just have more crew skills. Dude, in all honesty, the BZ-176 might be a great crew trainer just because you got armor for dummies. Like, if you're training a crew, the BZ-176 might be the way to go. Alexander! Yeah, for BZ, I think the BZ would be a great crew trainer. Because it just got armor for dummies. If you're top tier, you're top tier. You got a big gun. If it lands, it lands. I don't see it absolutely breaking the game, because we all know how Wargaming is. They kind of like to break stuff. They bring in things that are overpowered, and they bring in other stuff that kind of sucks. And I kind of think the BZ might be very situational because of the way it is. If it would have had that 225 HE pin, it would still be considered situational, because look at the Caliban. Not a lot of people enjoy playing the I am way too far in the enemy territory right now. I am monologuing to the fullest at the point. But like the Cobra and PC, HE mechanics work a lot different between PC and console. So if you want me to be honest, dude, like 200 millimeters of pin on the HE here on console, I don't see it being as game-breaking, because you always get premature explosions on spaced armor all the time. So that's kind of where I'm going to stand with it. I don't see it being as game breaking. I see it being annoying, but I don't see it breaking the game as others would. $112 Chrysler. Dude, what is up with all the heavy tanks going this way anymore? I'm so lost on like when the entire meta shifted to this location out of nowhere. And I mean, it's out of nowhere. The entire map rotation meta just completely changed overnight. Still did not change that. I don't think it matters. Because I look at Alexander and I'm all like, there's no way that's your name. Oh no, the HE, oh the APE kind of hit baby. I haven't seen that because I've had Overmatch. I've already had Overmatch, so. Like, I do think it needs a heat shell with at least 240. So I wonder where I can't pin that thing at all unless I get behind it. Yeah, I can't even touch a KV4 KTTS. I can hope. But I can't, there's nowhere on that I can even overmatch. 112, P43. I'm going to see if I can get above the 112. Jesus Christ, what hit me for 600? I got double tapped. Okay. I was only expecting to lose like 300. Don't worry about it, Alexander. I'm just giving you crap. Greetings. Oh, man. Yeah, I probably got hit by 3 different people at the exact same moment. Alright, tier 10. See, E4. Like, there's nothing I can do to an E4. Like, at all. Then again, there's nothing any tier 8 can do against the E4. Unless you get 300 millimeters of heat pin. IS4, not scared of that. WZ, 111QL, kind of. But IS4, yeah, I'm not scared of it. Like, if I was in a one-on-one against the IS4, and we were both haul down sniping each other, the BZ would win. That's if the IS4 is not pinning you with heat.
I can master any weapon you set before.
Ichi spot, I don't know. Do I want to play mid or do I want to play left? I want to go where the IS4 is going. I might use 2 boosters. First one here, second one once I'm over the mound. IS4, he's going mid. I want to take on the IS4. I gotta play close against him. Nice. No, I don't. I don't think it's nerfed for the amount of boost you get on console. I like getting 4 of them. Yeah, that seems about right. I think PC only gets 4 of them too. God, that damage. It's like the biggest middle finger you can give anyone. Just slapping them for that much. You see, like right here, that roofless, if you were shooting HE against that guy, he's got so much spaced armor around him, I wouldn't trust the HE. I won't even trust it unless I'm shooting it frontally. Nice 4, that's too much side armor. How am I not spotted by you? I'm very confused about that. Yeah, 738. Look at that. That is just... And then you're capable of backing off without caring. So you get to deliver that big damage. And even if you do sit up there, you have all the armor that's going to give you a comfort zone to back off. Yeah, see, like, and then that additional armor on there. I don't think that's spaced on that one. My backside's gonna get overwhelmed like no tomorrow. We need to try and take control of the hill if we want to be able to do anything.
No damage.
I gotta say though, the 15 reverse speed that they gave this is a little... That is crazy fast. Like, this is like mouse potential mobility. Now, I definitely want to say, like, mouse armor. I mean, maybe. Maybe I would. I have to play in close. I gotta hug this hill. Alright, 8. What was the shell velocity in this? 870? Trying to remember what it is so I can lead the light tank a little bit better. Yeah, I love it. You're behind a hill, you want to say you're safe, and then artillery just full-on side smacks you because, you know, it never misses. I was kind of hoping you were going to hit the edge of the map and make a mistake.
Surely an opponent somewhere can match my strength.
Need to pull in over there.
Dare they destroy an ally? All our artillery has been destroyed.
Hello, artillery.
Artillery fire threatens us. An allied vehicle is destroyed.
Hello, artillery.
Move with the speed of heavenly winds.
Hello, QL.
Our vehicle is reduced to pieces.
On this side of the map, dude, if you're stuck defending, there's not a lot that you can do. You need to have control of this hill and get rid of the tanks in this back section if you ever want to be able to defend on this side of the map. You have to have full control over this entire side of the map if you want to try and defend it. I did ammo rack that highest 3-2. Either 6 or 8. There's a fast check, which is on Tanks GG. I believe Tanks GG will tell you. Tier 8, heavy, Chinese, BZ 176. You get 4 uses. Alright, now here's the real question. Do I want to go up the hill, or do I want to fight on banana? I think I might go hill. Because I already know that their BZ is going to go banana. I'm hoping the tech tree heavies come in at the same buff state that PC gave them the buffs on. For instance, like, what was it, the tier 9, tier 10 with the from the 120 to 200 top plate? That's a big deal. No, the tier 9 I think was good. I think it was the tier 10 that had the problem. Because they're really good haul-down fighters. Like, I've been ecstatic about new haul-down fighters coming in the game to change the gameplay a little bit. Alright, I'm going to take the hill, and then I'm going to save this last booster for an emergency boost. I gotta say, I'm really surprised that they managed to even add in a booster mechanic. Because for the longest time, I was sitting there all like, I don't believe in them. And I know that's wrong to say that, but it is the honest truth. My hopes were not exactly high for them. Bro, like, you need to aim at me. You need to aim for a weak spot. You need to find. There you go. You found it. You see, if you top mount yourself correctly, you completely remove your weak spot. Because that lower plate's at an auto ricochet angle. You can get that lower plate at an auto ricochet angle by backing up a hill. And everyone's all like, where do I aim now? It's like you aim at the top plate or you aim at the thickest plate. Choose one. You're gonna get slapped. I don't mind pulling the BZ like that, but man. You hit my track? You have eyes on my track right now? What?
Track restored. Move with the speed of heavenly winds.
I thought that mound had me covered. Apparently not. Gotta watch our rear. I can't play aggressive on this wall. I gotta make sure I get aiming over here fast. Scratch grass there? There's a couple of maps that are just really weird angles that make me confused on like how I get pinned in some ways. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Like, I just looked up at my damage and I'm all like, I'm probably sitting around like 2k. No, I'm at 3,800 damage. This is a very devastating gun that allows you to absolutely punish so many things in this. Yeah. That 650 Alpha is devastating. I like the driving downhill, you don't really lose your speed a whole lot.
With great allies nearby, battle always ends well.
Yeah, that was an easy 4400. $16.26 experience for second class. Didn't I get a first class a little bit ago at 1100? Something weird going on with the experience. Nice. I wonder if everything on that server is in Russian. It looks like Dino went Russian. Unless he's on World of Tanks PC. I think he is. Sent me a couple of screenshots and it looks really good.
Journey toward battle together, my allies.
Top tier encounter. I gotta get to mid fast. It's either I gotta get to mid or I gotta sit there. And I kind of feel like my best bet will be sitting up here. I can go mid depending on how many people are coming in behind me. Tiger P. KB4 is going mid. So we're not going to have the armor to hold it, so I'm just going to come back here and sit. There's no artillery, which means that they have to rush me to dig me out. And knowing that they got a BZ, more than likely, he's going to be playing the mid. And coming up here with us. He's going to play down one of the heavy corridors. Caro. Speaking of which, once, I might go play Squad. I'm really enjoying Squad. Speaking of which, if you guys want to see Squad gameplay, I'll get a video up of that. I don't think it's on console. I think Squad... Like, if you want to play something similar to Squad, you gotta play Hell Let Loose. Dude, now that I think about it, T-32 is the perfect counter to this tank right now. T-32 is a freaking Chad. Over-buff tank. Just, they forgot to nerf its top armor. It's still 76.2 millimeters of top armor, and like, the entire roof of that tank is just God. I can't hit anything. Yep, hammer.
Take a look here.
He backed up.
I call trickery.
Okay. Doesn't seem like anyone wants to play the inside.
These shots fail to penetrate.
Alright, American armor is my
Look at this area.
Achilles heel. I can't pin T-34s. I can't pin T-32s. I can't pin anything. Oh, man. Take my time. Take my time. I hit the BZ tracks. Oh, my gosh. Ugh. I'm not upset. I have got the biggest smile on my face because of just how much of a muppet I'm being. But I knew this was gonna happen one way or another over here. This is kind of like okay. Rocks are magnets for me. Dude, can any of these guys pin me? If I aim like this, I know the BZ can pin me, but I don't know if anything else can pin me. Oh my. I shot the same part of the rock again. I shot the rock in the same spot 2 times in a row. Ooh, Tiger 1. What's the hatch armor of the Tiger 1? I don't think it's 90, dude. I think it's 80 on the dot. Alright, we got everything moving in. What are you doing? Oh, you're making a mistake is what you're doing. Oh, you knew where to aim! Problem is, you're very dead.
Take a look here.
That Tiger is my problem.
A successful blow landed. What
Where'd you
kind
pin?
of weapon can be destroyed only once?
I think you shot the top armor. That lower plate shot, I'm not 100% sure if that would have pinned. Maybe that might have pinned. Alrighty. Alright. Dude, Patty, I can't stop shooting rocks. Well, like, dude, the Monkey King, I'm just going to say this about that commander. I like commanders that are usable all year round. Okay? For instance, me, like, the Grim Reaper, I don't think the Grim Reaper has voice acting. Which means you can use him all year round without being super annoyed. But then, for instance, like, Mrs. Claus, I think she has voice acting. Santa Claus, I know for a fact, has voice acting. And for me, I can't stand it. Like Vinnie Jones, he always references, you know, Christmas every once in a while. For instance, the Bear Commander right here, I don't mind it because it's a year round. The Bear Commander, again, year round. But commanders that are like for a season of the year, I don't like it. So like the Monkey King, he's all year. You can be happy with the Monkey King all year round. For instance, like if it's Easter and it's all like Merry Christmas, I sit there, I'm like, why do you exist? I will immediately trade you out for something else. Oh yeah, dude, like Ice Queen, as I said, she is a once a year commander that you want to use. And then once it's past that season, no more. Can't stand it. Like hearing a commander talk about Christmas 3 months before Christmas, believe me, the last time I checked, if I walk into a market, I hate it when I hear Christmas music before December.
I do not need a magical
There's one store this year I did not shop at until December because they were playing Christmas music a month early. I don't want to go there. It was loud. Going 45. I don't think I'm going to be able to make this cut. I think I'll get there and then die. Yeah, I'm already spotted.
Even with great strength,
Yeah,
I cannot move this tank.
exactly as I was expecting. So, see if the Kolog knows how to pin me. Very simple overmatch. Kind of had this feeling that this was going to happen the moment I got over here.
Is there another beast we can ride into battle?
Alright, is that a hatch pin? Or is that a track pin? Okay, what is...
Time to move on to the next life.
I have a couple of questions, and there's no answers to those couple of questions, because that was standard rounds. And I think... I don't see any pins in the Under Armour. I see pins right there. I see one pin that's very confusing on the far left that was probably like at the entry. But I'm very confused about that top armor pin. Because it wasn't heat. You could hear that it was AP. No, there was no cupola on this either. Like, there's no mark on the cupola. So, I'm kind of wondering... I want to double check the armor. Yeah, that should have been auto ricochet. Because I'm not at this angle against him. I was like this to him, which is auto ricochet against AP. And then not just was I at that angle, but I was also... Alright, maybe. I don't exactly know what angle I'm at. It's really hard to replicate. It would have been a pin then, looking at that. That would have been a pin. So yeah, that makes sense. So, learning. Learning. Anyways, you guys, I'm getting hungry. So I'm going to get cranky real fast if I continue to stay hungry. I'm going to probably put a couple more matches in this, and then I'll probably put up my review of this tank. And if I think it needs a rework, I will be honest with Wargaming and tell them outright, hey, this thing needs a premium round. But so far, each time I'm top tier, it's kind of devastating. So I'm kind of 50-50 if I think this thing needs a heat round or not. Because I haven't struggled so far against tier 10. Anyways, I'm out of here. You guys have fun.